You got a community where you can reach out. If you don't have an answer, somebody out there in the community will have the answer or will help you to direct you where you can find the information you require.
This is the first time I've been to the conference and I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it. And I've learned a lot, really.
The community is able to give us all a voice, a united voice that SAP can then use to improve their service to us as customers.
Because they come from users, basically, is a real experience, something actually happened, and they help you to build your own knowledge internally. So from a community point of view, we got so many different tools.
I think some of it's knowledge sharing and the ability when you have a problem to talk to somebody else who's experienced that.
So it's helping me connect with other people that have got a similar role to me. I've been given some challenges around what the best practice is for my particular role, which is environment management. So if I can speak to other people that manage their environments and find out what works well for them or maybe what doesn't, I can follow that and maybe bring it back to my organisation and apply it.
But now, today, you can get to speak to lots of different people from different backgrounds, from services, and you just get a wider picture of how SAP is being used and how you could use that as well as your business is evolving into those directions as well. So that's also something I found very useful.
I'm more from the DevOps space at Dunelm, so I'm looking to see what's available in the SAP space for DevOps, see what automation tools are out there, and see what other people are doing as well.
It's the coffee morning sessions, and you build a network, you broaden, and then you get to know so many people that it gives us opportunities to go outside of our organisation to get support.
The more you interact with people from different organisations, you more discuss about the challenges which they are facing on day-to-day. And the challenges which we are facing from our organisation is so much similar to what they are facing. So how they're going to collaborate and see how best we can come out from that the data sort of an issues. So I think that's a key part, and it's good for us as a community to have one team. Yeah.
And best practice as well.
Yeah.
It gives you a different flavour of options you've got, whereas we'd be just limited to our experience within our company.
So it's a win-win situation for us as a company, as a SAP partner, because we can get customers, but at the same time we hear what people are struggling with.
So you're working with all the big companies are here, big organizations are here. They're providing the same sort of learning which they are captured from their day-to-day work, and they're going to share. They are sharing with other people. It's giving a really good value to the organisation as well. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's just wider experience. You question everything because it can be quite easy. When you're in a company, you're in a silo, one way of working. It can be hard to get out of that mindset, but speaking to other people and they say, well, have you thought about this? And you go, yeah, that's what
it's having that aspiration to become the best and not stick with what you are, and to be able to see that aspiration in other companies, to be able to have something to aim for rather than what you do because you've always done it.
Being here for the first time and seeing so many people in my industry is great because I get to hear people's stories. I get to understand what people are doing, what people are looking for.
The things today that I maybe hadn't appreciated so much before was, whilst a lot of technology here, a lot of the things I'm taking away is more the softer, it's more the mindset things, particularly now moving forward, and that's maybe, I think before coming here I hadn't really appreciated. It's about the technology, it's about the business process changes, where actually there is that mindset needed to now work in a new way, all ready for S4HANA and our journey for that. I think that's probably the biggest thing for me, sort of thing, is and then trying to impress that back on the business as I head back to the office.
It's around that cultural change in organisations. So the larger the organisation, the more sort of longevity of it. You have people sort of set in their ways. And for me, I think organisations, especially large ones, need to invest more in that cultural change. So, it's really important that we do that, just so that we're bringing our people along with us and sort of around to our way of thinking.
The most interesting thing for me is the keynotes and those interactive sessions. I find them quite useful, having those sort of case studies and hands-on knowledge and experience from other companies on how they use SAP in their landscapes.
Well, we had quite an inspiring talk this morning, didn't we? It was quite nice to see how different companies are implementing the S4HANA.
It's not only to learn about SAP, the developments, and where they're going, but also to take away some of those lessons learned from other businesses where they've sort of implemented SAP or developed on it.
It's been quite good to see what's going on in SAP currently and the users around it, and mainly because working in SAP you obviously get that perspective of being there, but however coming to a conference like this you see how people are actually using it. Like, I think we've gone around and seen some of the amazing technology that's come out from using SAP is quite interesting to see, and obviously gain that network as well.
That other people are facing similar challenges to you, and so you're not alone in it, and that you can learn from other people's mistakes.
Coming to events like this, looking at where there's an opportunity for innovation, going back and saying, right, okay, where can we sort of improve the systems we have? Where do we want to be in the next 5 years as well? I think these sorts of events tell you where we're sort of going, where things are going as well, right? So with RISE, didn't know what that was until today.